Okay, so hey you guys, my name is Andrea and I'm just doing an advanced tutorial on how to use Manychat. We have two different people here that are elites, and we're all trying to learn how to use this tool for our business, which is mainly with your business page. And so I'm just going to go over the things that I have learned and that I'm applying into my business with this Manychat thing. What people used to use, and people are paying $1,200 to other trainers to teach them how to use the Manychat tool, and basically they set it up for them with a template, which is a lot of money, and if you don't know how to use it, you're dependent on the other person for them to do it for you. So I really recommend that you learn it. I'm gonna let you know who I follow, and this lady, she works, she does the tutorials for Manychat, and she was one of the speakers at the Manychat conference this year. So she knows all that's coming out, all that's going away, and how to use it for your business. Hey Rachel, can you close the door? Thank you. Okay, so first of all, this is your dashboard. The main things that you're wanting to use with these new changes, people were using sequences because they were trying to get by away from Facebook. They were trying to hide themselves from Facebook, but Facebook is working with Manychat. One of their developers went to the conference to make sure that Manychat is following the rules, which is why different things are going away. But mainly for you, what you want is to get people to kind of re-signed up and say that they do want to receive your new releases text message. They have to say the word yes. So I'm going to teach you how to use growth tools. And then mainly what's changing is that you're not going to use sequences. Sequences are mainly for things, mainly usually coaches use sequences because they don't want to give the same information over and over to the same people at the same time. Sequences are more for like, okay, after they get this email, you know how you get a newsletter and they have like a 10-day program and they send day one on day one, whenever that lays in, what day of the week it lays in. But it's the same thing. Sequences are for that reason. Okay, so sequences are mainly for, like I'm using it, and I'll show you. Sequences, I'm using it for fashion tips. Well, where is it? Automation sequences. I'm using it for fashion tips, and I can see like free weekly tips. I already set them up, and I have like 9 tips, and after 7 days, they get a new message. Whether they signed up on a Monday, then they're gonna receive the next message on the next Monday. So they are signed up for that. So that's what sequences are for. People were trying to get by with them, but then with Facebook changes, you're not going to be able to do that after January the 15th. But then we have what is called growth tools, which I'll show you how to use it. I have several people that are signing up for that. I love growth tools because you can, when they comment a word, they get whatever you have available for them. So you don't have to go message each individual person the same message at the same time. So I love growth tools, and it helps you get people into the system so that you can send out those messages. So what you really need to focus on is on your growth tools and your tags. So I have in here, like whenever people comment sold, they're going to get a message from me for the first time. It only tracks the first time they comment sold. And so I want to let them know, you know, hey, you need to go sign up here because we use comment sold. So I want them to be registered. I'm like, I want to know if you would like a birthday present, you know, because we give them like a free piece whenever their birthday month is. So I want to know when their birthday is, so they have to fill out the postable. So I also use the SMS, and I can give you the template on how to find that out, but I haven't pushed it a lot, but that's something that Manychat has come out with, which is really cool. So basically to create a new growth tool, you're going to go to growth tools. And then the main ones that I use are Facebook comments. Now, let's just say you're trying to get all of your customers from your personal profile over to your Manychat, which is in your business page. You want to use the messenger referral instead of the Facebook comments, because you're coming from another area. So like if you have blogs, or if you have Shopify, or if you have anything outside, like I know Mandy has a blog, you can use this messenger referral and it will direct them to the message that you have set up for them, which is like, it's really cool. Okay, so Facebook comments are great because as soon as people come on, it will keep track of what they're saying. So we're going to click on Facebook comments here, and you guys are going to be able to watch the replay of this, because I know that some people learn by doing them, and it's not clicking. There you go. I always put the names in there just so that I know what it is. You can do specific posts. I usually do just all posts, but sometimes, let's just say you're doing like, I have what is called Win It Friday, where I just randomly go and then I just share whatever I like maybe like a hair thing that I'm not selling, that I just like. I'm just reviewing things that are really good for me, and then I just give them away. So like the other day I did like a braid, and it's not sponsored from anybody. I just bought it and I like it, so I just bought it for my customers and those that follow me. I just make a post and say, would you like to receive a message whenever we do Win It Friday? And so then you can do like a specific post, and then you can select the post from your business page. So it's synced to your business page. But I mainly use all posts for majority of the things that I do. And then I do the track first level comments. But if you want them to just keep tracking the same comment over and over, you can. I just do the track first, because if they already said sold, and and Manychat is sending them a message, I don't want them to receive over and over the send message. And then you can just put the names or the comments, like I have growth tools for new people that are new, which I tell my customers, I say, just type the word new in the comments. I tell them, type the word reminders on the comments, type the word, what other words? I type giveaway in the comments, type SMS in the comments. So I'm always repeating those words. So when they comment, Manychat takes care of everything. I just got to make sure I say it. So you use, let's just say we're going to put this, and make sure that you're putting different words that you think people are getting. Sometimes people type wrong, the words wrong, so you have to be very specific. And I have a bilingual customer base, so I use Spanish and English on my Manychat. Then I put next. So here's where Manychat is using it so that they're within compliance. The auto response, you have to say, so thank you so much for commenting, whatever. Would you like to, you make sure that you comment yes if you would like to receive our messages. They have to comment yes. There's a lot of people that just type it, but they never reply back. So without them replying back, they're not going to get into your system, which is what you want them to do. So make sure that whenever you're doing that, you're letting them know that they need to reply to it. Say, and if you type the word SMS, make sure that you reply to it so that you're being entered into our system. Okay, and then I just use send to everyone who replies, because majority of the people are going to reply, and they're not going to reply the same word unless you're specific with it. Then you have the growth tool in there. So see, in my case, if I was doing the tips, the weekly tips that I give away, I would use the sequencing, and I would just add it to it, which is the free weekly tips to it. But I'm not, so I'm just using the flow that we're going to create for them to get that message. So flows are really fun if you know how to use them, and I'll go over them. But this is the main thing that you're going to focus on. And then once you get them signed up, so like, let me show you my widgets. Once you get them signed up, so like right here on Win It Friday, we have this, and we have 50, you can see 55 people type the word Win It Friday, but only 35 type yes, I want to receive those messages. So only 35 people are receiving those messages. Same thing with tips and tricks, same thing with reminders. Same thing with the word sold, with the SMS. I don't push the SMSs so much right now, but I will once I get a hold of it. because I'm still trying to learn as well. So now, here's the difference of what you guys have been doing. So you have been using the broadcast, which is not wrong to use the broadcast, but you're going to, let's just say, we're right here. Let's just say I'm gonna click on the same thing and I'm just gonna copy and edit it. So I'm sending the message. You're still going to use broadcast in January 15th. Okay, and you can even start now to use that. So I have my message that I'm going to send to people. So you're going to use the one that says confirm event update. Everything else is going to go away. Post purchase, you know, account update, they're going to stay, but all the other ones that are right here are going to go away. So I usually use confirm event update, and then before I go live, I already go to my business page. So let me go to my business page. And as I'm going live, well, I'm on Danny's because I'm trying to update my units on my Spanish group. So I've been using Danny's page because I don't want to get in Facebook jail because I'm posting too much. So anyway, as soon as I go live, my video is going to appear here. So I let Danny start talking while I'm sending the message because I really want them to have the direct link for them to click on it. Just because it makes it easier for those who watch the replay. Okay, if I just say, hey, I'm going live on my business page, yeah, they can find us, but they're not going to find the direct link. So I really want to see, this is the person that won one of my launch tools that I did at Win It Friday. It was so fun. Anyway, that was out of the subject. I can do albums with it. So the way that you're going to find the direct link is just click on the little 3 buttons. And you're going to click on see more options and embed, or whatever, however you say that. Is that how you say it? Don't know.
Embed.
Yeah. Yep. So then you click on the URL. And so I take the URL, I copy, go over to Manychat, and then I add the link in here and I post it in here. So basically you just click on add button. You say, join me, you know, or whatever you want to say, your personality. And then you use open website and I put the link in there and I click done. Okay, so I have my little message. You can add pictures to it. You can add documents to it. Now, Manychat is really fun for people who are not selling anything. Manychat is like so fun if you're not selling anything and you're just giving value to people. Like businesses, they share promotions and stuff. That's fun, but a lot of people rather have value. So anyway, Manychat is really cool because you can add images, you can add audio, videos, files. You can even ask them questions and they have to put in the information with user input. You can create a delay too. It's like you just got to play with it, but these are the main things that you're going to be using. So then you go next. Okay, and you can see I already have 205 users in there. But in all reality, if you notice, if you go back to my audience, I have close to 1,000 people signed up on my Manychat, but only 205 has said, yes, I want to receive your reminders. I use non-promotional because I'm not promoting anything. I'm just following up with what they said they wanted. Okay, they wanted reminders when I went live, so I'm gonna do that. So, and then you use the tag. So that's where it has changed and people are not using the condition. That's where you're within compliance and you don't have to hide anymore through sequences, or you don't have to worry about your page being shut down. You can just do opt-in through widget, which is what you're going to be using, or you can use a tag. So I usually use tag and widget sometimes because you can see with the tag, I have more people in there. I can see my customers, those that wanted live notifications. I usually use the one that both wanted live notifications and albums. So there's more users in there. You can schedule this for later, or you can send it now. Now I'm using Be Live as my program to go live with. You can use Facebook to go live with. I know that other people that are more tech savvy, they use, I don't know what it's called, but it's OSB or something. I don't use that. I use Be Live, and it's worth it. So if you're wanting to up your game and you have the money for that, then I will recommend it because it's costly. Be Live, you can share your screen. You can, it shows in a different angle format, and you can schedule your live videos for people to come on, which they'll get a reminder, and then you have the link set up for them. So I like Be Live for trainings too, and for my team. So then you just click on send now, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so flows are really fun. You just have to keep creating them. I have several flows, and I have different albums here, different templates. The SMS template I can pass on to you because it was just somebody who was very nice to give it to me, and she said, yeah, go ahead and get it. So I just downloaded it. Now, once you get this set up, your Manychat, the fun thing is that when you have the pro version, you can create your own template and you can pass it on to your team. And that's what I've done. So I went to templates, and I went to go to my templates, and I can create a new template by just clicking here. And you guys can see I have my team's template already done, and I just share it with them. But that will be so costly efficient for them because they just joined. They don't need to be paying $1,200. They don't need to be worrying about a template. All they need to worry about is getting people into their growth tool and into their system, and then just sending those message outs. They don't need to be worrying about what do I need to say, how do I need to say, what about the opportunity. You know, in my case, that's for me, and I worry about them because several of them already spend the money and they haven't learned anything, or they had bad experiences with that. So I want them to be, I want them to do it. So I'm not going to do it for them. I already did the template for them. Now they just need to make the changes and everything. So that's fun. With Manychat, you can do that, and it's really, really cool. So automation. Some people let the default reply be off because people get messages, like if they're messaging you, they're going to receive a message after that. So sometimes they turn that off by disabling it. So you may want to do that. I don't care. I don't mind because mine is really simple. And it lets them know, are you a new customer? Would you like more information about the opportunity? Would you like to unsubscribe? So I like always keeping it there, and they can find my shop link. They can find my reminders button. They can find my giveaway button. You have your welcome message. And I recommend that instead of using the basic builder, which this is what it's going to look like, I recommend that you go to flow builder. Because then when you edit, you can just add in here with this right here. You can add start flow, keywords, growth tool. You can add smart delay. And like when you're adding things, like for example, giveaways, you can just push this thing and add whatever you want to it. So like send SMS and email, conditions, actions, and that's like really, really advanced. But as you're playing with it, the main one is the flow one, which is the message that you can send to people. So those are the things that I can think of that are really, really important for me and that I'm teaching my team. So I'm going to open it up for questions. So whoever wants to raise their hand or be quiet forever.
I appreciate you doing this, by the way. It was very, very helpful.
Yes.
I have one question, if you don't mind me asking. I've had it set up already, so how do I restart that, they're sending me the yes? Am I able to delete my file?
No. So what I did when I first, because I already had lots of people in my Manychat, so I just needed them to do the reminder. So if I go back to my broadcasting, I believe I told them let me see. Let me see what I've told them. Because I was doing some type of giveaway, and I was like, hey, just wanted to let you know that we're updating our system. So right now, since Facebook is not letting everything go, I would just send a mass message to every single person that signed up on your Manychat, and just say, hey, our new system has arrived. There's new changes on Facebook, and I really want you to receive a message from me. So would you like to receive our text messages? And then you have a button that sends it somewhere else, which is the growth tool. So let's just say, let me see. I wish I had my, just wanted to let you know on this every day. No. I wish I can show you the one I did. Don't miss another. No, I'm so excited. When did I start using Manychat? Really good, because I freaked out. I stopped using it since July because I didn't know how to use it. And I didn't want to pay. Nope.
So basically, I would just send a new broadcast to everybody before the rules, and I would set up the new tag for all reminders and all of that.
So you got to create the growth tool first. Where's the broadcasting? Let's just do that. Messenger. So you're starting here.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. You're going to add the button, reminders. They have to click on that. So you're going to click on done. So remember, we are on the other flow. We are not on the basic builder. So what I will do is right here, I will take it in here and use over. Right. No, I will use this right here. Growth tool. Where is growth tool? I can't see you. You guys are over here. Start another flow condition. Okay. The conditions are mainly opted in through widget. So you will put that in there and you will use the widget, whatever you use. So like reminders. And then you will click on here and you will opt it in. So if it's a reminder, they're going to get that in there. So that's all you have to worry about. Or to make it easier for them, you can just start another flow. And then you can pick the flows that you have created already. Which you have that growth tool in there because it's automatic created for you. So you can just use that and say, select this flow.
And then going forward, I would only send the broadcast to those who are opting in. Okay.
Right. And then the other thing right here, what I do is, because sometimes they don't opt in, but they clicked on it. You can also set like actions, and on actions you can set a tag. You can add a tag that you want to. So I have prospects, I have live notifications, SMS, giveaway, shop the album, team members, customers. I have different tags, and sometimes all you have to do is click on the tag.
Okay.
Just in case they don't follow the whole thing, but they clicked on it. So I just add a tag in there to be there because they click on it. They want reminders. It's not their fault. They're very not tech savvy, tech savvy. So, and then I just link this to here.
Okay.
And you have your flow there. So reminder, make sure that you have reminder in there. And then they get a message. They get the whole flow that you have created. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense? I know. I sound very nerdy.
I completely understand it. So that's perfect.
Mandy, are you lost?
No, it sounds good. So
good.
When you're sending out your broadcast, right now you can send it to your whole list, but in the future you won't be able to. So that's why we're needing to create these opt-ins first.
Yes.
Before we're caught. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Eric,
and that's the 15th of January, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you want to start now. You don't want to wait until then. Then you're lost.
No panic.
No panic. Yeah, and that's why I was supposed to create a YouTube video about this, but I haven't, so this will be perfect.
Perfect.
Erica, how about you?
So we can still keep our sequences, but they're for not sales things. I have one for my new consultants, and it's their training program.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
keep that. This is totally separate now.
Yes.
Okay.
You can keep yours, which is a great idea, Erica, because that way you don't have to create another business page. So Lindsay, we were talking about last night. I was like, I love my team page because I can use Manychat with it. And then I can just have the new consultant, the different steps that they need to follow because they get a day 1, day 2 training, day 3 YouTube video,
Right.
So with this, you can just say, you can start by asking the new customer or the new person that's signing up, like on your automation, and then you go to your welcome message. You can ask, well, let's move this here.
So that leads me to another question. I have mine opt-in using a keyword.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to have to change that now and have them opt in using a response? I have mine set up to trigger a keyword to send them to the right sequence.
Right. So you're going to have to change that, but I'll show you in a minute. So Lindsay, just put in here, are you a customer or are you a consultant? You can ask that question there.
Okay.
And then it redirects them to where it needs to go. So like this flow will be for consultants only, and this flow will be for customers only.
Okay, got it.
So, and that's how Erica's using it for her new consultants. And so you don't have to create another page to be able to use Manychat for your team. You can use that and then they'll get messages. Okay, so now let's go to keywords.
The free version lets you have 2 free sequences. The pro version lets you have as many as you want.
Yes, I love the pro version.
I have it. It's worth the money.
So right here, for example, like on giveaway, you have 2 actions. I have the sequency, you have the sequency, but you can also add. I would just trigger this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just use that because you're triggering, or you can just add the tag on the actions. Just put a tag in there so that you can send out those messages. But see, when I send this message, it already has a growth tool right here. So when you are clicking on your keywords, you're creating your new keywords, and let's just say new, create keyword. Then right here where it says select existent, then you use the growth tool for that. So let's say this one, we just created that one. And then actions, I'm still going to add the tag because I still want the tag new, so I'm just going to add the tag. So then you can just change it to that. Oh my goodness, my computer. I couldn't do that because then it'll do that. Okay, so then you have the growth tool in there. I always change the names though because I don't like growth tools. I don't know what it is. So that's how you have it already into. See how I have that tips and trick opt-in? That's a growth tool. So like when people message you, look, you can even say, or on a post, you can say, message me the word tips so that you can receive reminders, weekly reminders of our Tip Tuesday.
Okay.
So then they are going to message you. That's what keywords are for, when they message you those words. And that's what triggers the system. So that's really fun. Okay, any more questions?
Oh my gosh. This is so much.
I'll send you the SM. Oh, okay. So let me show you the person that I follow, because she has tons of YouTube videos, and they are basic YouTube videos. Like they are really good. And she even had a program that was half off for $50. Like she's amazing because I wasn't going to pay for, I wasn't going to pay. So I'd rather learn.
I'd rather learn and have access to mine.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, and then I went to her.
Because if I screw up, I can fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I told Lindsay because I was going to pay, but but I went to her page and she had like a 90-minute session or 30-minute session with her. It was $90. And I'm the type of person that I learn by just tell me how it is. I don't want to know this fluffy stuff.
Mm-mm.
Just where to go. Where do I need to go? So on our 30-minute meeting, I just went over all the questions that I had. Why can we use sequences? What is it that I need to use? How do I send this out? How am I into compliance? She just downloaded a video about compliance with Facebook. And I heard some people say that their Manychat, it's decreasing their viewers. It's not true. Okay, because I asked her, I said, are my viewers going to decrease? People are saying that Manychat, because it's not within compliance, that people are not getting the views that they want. No, it's just people. It's just people. It's, you know, you can still use the text reminder because people are busy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's her. And if you have more questions, I know she has tutorials and they're really cheap. And then if you would like a 30-minute session with her and just go to the point, write down your questions, then you will go to her. I think it's $90 for 30 minutes, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Instead
That's
of
fantastic.
Thank you.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So, any more questions? Hey,
No.
Danielle.
Probably.
What is this, Danielle? Just in case. So,
Oh.
all right, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Is there anything you don't say? And we all know that wording is very important. In these messages, what do you shy away from?
Well, I'm the type of person that don't make anything salesy. Even on my profile, I will not. I just create curiosity on people. So when you start changing your mindset into, okay, how can I create curiosity instead of throwing up the sell word, then you'll be able to change your wording with people. So like I said, oh my goodness, I just found this amazing, amazing outfit, and I would love to give you some tips on what I just learned about color blocking. Would you like some weekly tips? And then I just share it that way. So I'm like creating curiosity. Oh my goodness, what outfit? What's she doing? Yeah, I want to learn about color blocking. I'm not really good at it. So then they're like, yeah, subscribe me. Or I'm like, oh girl, I was able to get some, every day Paparazzi has new pieces. Well, I always get my hands on them. Would you like to receive a message whenever I get new releases? Type of thing. You don't want to just say, would you like to receive a text message when there's new release? No, you want to say something that will cause them to be like, yes, I need this. Like on Win It Friday, I just found this amazing hair straightener, and it's so cool. You got to come watch it. Would you like a reminder when I go live on Friday? And they're like, yes. So they're opting in without them even knowing. So
there's really nothing you can't say. You just have to make sure that they say yes.
Yes.
And you have to give them a way to unsubscribe, right? You have to clearly show that.
Yes.
Okay.
So on automation, when you're doing the default reply, then it automatically says unsubscribe. So.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah.
And do unsubscribes hurt us in any way? Bring our ratings down or any sort of thing like that?
So what you want with Manychat is people replying back to you. Because if they're not replying back to you, then that means they don't really want it. So I always check my rates, whether they open the message or whether they click on the message.
Okay.
So those are important things that you do need to look out. So I always do like a follow-up. Hey, how's your day going? Just checking in with you. Do you like your pieces? I can do that through Manychat. Or were you able to join our live sale? We're having like a giveaway coming up on this Friday. Make sure you join us. How's your, and then I just try to keep conversations going on my end over on my inbox, because I still want them to reply to me, but I want to be personal, and you can't be personal with Manychat. But they will check your rates too. So that can affect you, because if a lot of people are unsubscribing because you're sending just salesy posts, then And
It hurts your value. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That helps.
maybe that's why a lot of people that we were seeing on the post, on the elite post, that she was saying that her rates went down, viewers went down.
Mhm.
That's why, because people are not opening up their messages anymore from her, and they don't know how to unsubscribe, so they're like, I don't want to. So that
Right.
hurt.
Your open rate would be better if people would just unsubscribe and kind of cut themselves out of your dead weight versus just sitting there and never opening and making, like it's almost better to say, let me know if you want to unsubscribe, and clear them out, and your open rate's going to go up because it's the people who want to be there that stay.
Right.
Awesome. Well, that was awesome. Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.